Hey buddy, it's me again, Kale. Here once more playing Return of the Obra Dinn. Last time we left off, we had recovered from our unfortunate recording mistakes, and are actually ahead of the game. I only had 33 fates figured out by this point last time. Now I got 36! But we do got a corpse, or a leg anyway, which should hopefully be enough for us to, you know, learn a few more things. There's still many pieces of this puzzle that I haven't quite sussed out yet. And I intend to. Isn't that right, Kufrumkin? Yep. Anyway, without further ado, now back to the past and Rajak. Alright, what do we got?
On your toes.
Go back there!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up!
There's a lot of mutiny going on here. Oh. He died. He was shot by... Ooh, the mutinous, mate. Number 2, I think. As he was kidnapping the princess. I assume she's a princess. What do we got here? Have I seen him around? Oh, he's looking bad. Oh, that's the helmsman. He survives for a while. Okay, he's good. That's the steward who died out in the boat, too. Oh, and here they're loading in It Bang. I know that some of these people get their comeuppance, so that's good. Murder! I finally found it. Well, he was shot with a gun by none other than Edward Nicholas. As for his identity, he was one of our top men. And I've really only got so many left that could be. So hello, Timothy Buteman. Hey, starting the episode off right. That's a good time. Holy shit, I was right! There are the gunners. That is the gunner's mate. I feel good about that. Let's go and check a few things, as I imagine I have some bold accusations that need to be proofread. Suck it! I always like being proven right when the game thinks I can't. Yeah, it's still not 100% certain how any of these people died. This man is clearly not Davy James. I'm gonna go with ship steward for now. Probably cycled through that a few times, admittedly. That's fine. His leg ripped off, and that's all I really know. By a terrible beast. Is he's not George Shirley? Probably Alexander Booth then. Alright, we'll go with that and hope for the best. Really? Is he not Alexei Toporov? Could have sworn he was Alexei Toporov. Maybe he's George Shirley. Maybe he wasn't crushed by cargo. Fuck, man. I don't know. I'm beginning to question my very sanity. Alright, who else died around here? What about this time? Oh, hey. What's going on over here, friend? Oh! Oh, this is shortly after the firing squad photo. Yeah, what's your deal, bro? Go! I've been wondering about this one for a while. Who are they firing upon? Maybe I can get a face. And a name. And finally put this mystery to bed. If only the Wisp would hurry the fuck up. Thank you, buddy. Wait! You guys okay? Alright, cool.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company,
Oh, shit.
and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Now, how would you classify this? Oh, that's what happened to that guy. Okay. And you're Mr. Wolf. I was right. He is the gunner. How would I classify this? So they all kind of shot first. They all kind of shot about the same time. Although, let's see. This is the one that went through and ended him. And it seems to be coming from this man. Whom I have identified. Alright, so I have a few theories on how to classify this. Either the captain killed him because he gave the order. The gunner killed him because he gave the shout for fire. Or it was him. Could go any way. Fortunately, we already got a name shouted at him, so that's nice. Also, he's the only Formosan left. Also, someone was implicated in the murder of... Who was it? Nunzio Pasquale, or Italian. Alright. Death by firing line? Shot by several guns. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. Buttons. How do you use them? This man, Henry Brannon, was the one who... fired the shot that hadn't exited yet, so I'm going to assume, since usually my freeze frame is in the time of actual death, like the instant of death, we can assume that Brannon's shot is the one that finished him off. Is what I'm going to go with for now. If it turns out to be wrong, I'll start going through my other suspects. Because again, like I said, could be the gunner, Mr. Wolf. It could also have been the captain, because that is the chain of command. But it is Brandon's bullet that killed him. Also, now that I know who exactly Mr. Wolf is, it is this man. Start trying to figure out what happened here exactly. Now, he was the body that was left behind, so I know for a fact he was blasted by a cannon. And the man who lit the cannon was Abraham Akbar, I believe. So I'm going to go with that for now and assume that I'm right. Because if I can assume that I'm right and eventually be proven right, that's a good feeling. As for you, there was no body found of you. And if I recall, in the moments leading up to this, here, there was a tentacle wrapped around you, so you could have easily been drawn outside and drowned. Hard to say. Should probably go back to that one and look more into it. I want to say you were the spike is what killed you, but man, I don't know. Hard to tell. Alright, I've made some bold accusations, and clearly not all of them are right, but were you drowned? I don't know. You're one of the seamen. You're not George, and you're not Samuel. I know what happened to Samuel. He got killed by Lars. You're not John Naples. I know what happened to him. I don't think you're the Russian. I really don't. But I'm really starting to question myself on this. Alright, who else died recently? Hello? Anybody got another corpse? Hi, chicken! What are you doing out of your pen? They have free-range chickens on this boat! Oh, good for you, little friend. Oh, the monkey's riding a goat! Oh, that's cute. I realized somebody just got brutally executed. Oh, here's the artist. Oh, wait, hold on. There's the corpse. How'd I miss you? I got distracted by free-range boat chickens. Happens. No, it's right that... Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Yeah, we're not on the clock or anything. It's fine. Asshole ghosts.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things. Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Well, that's unfortunate. He does look to have been, punched? Knifed? By this asshole. Asshole does a lot, you know? I think there's a shank in there. It's kind of hard to tell. Why'd you have to grab his hand, buddy? You're making my job difficult. Oh. Oh, he had knocked him out to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you guys. You're a dick, Nicholas. What a dick. Isn't he a dick? God, what a dick! Hate this guy. Well, at least no happened to our Italian passenger now. Got fucking knifed. By the second mate. Alright, who else did I get right? Abraham Akbar! Woo! Ah! Called it! Yeah! Always so satisfying to be right about something. A little less satisfying knowing that that right is about somebody dying, but that's fine. Also, I've completely solved murder. Actually, surprisingly easy chapter. Is that every chapter aside from the hidden one? Because if so... Oh boy. I've still got a lot of questions. The next couple episodes might just be me flipping through this book trying to make bold accusations about what happened. Yeah. How are you not Alexei Toporov? Were you not crushed by cargo? Ugh. Alright, let's go. Cool, man.
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
I'm not done yet, sir. I still haven't solved enough murder. I know the lazarette was still locked up tight. I think it's gonna remain that way until I get into the end game. Before I do that, I do want to... Wait a minute, why was this man's leg left over here?
Keep pressure here.
I don't know if I can actually get over there to check.
This is this. 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity.
Actually...
Beasts carrying a curse! Roll back your doom and all!
Maybe he was sorted.
Tie him up.
It would have been by the captain's steward by the sound of it. Sword lying in a pool of blood. Stands to reason. Go back and check him out again. Now that I know for certain Abraham Akbar is responsible for that cannon going off. I can check him out. Who did I think this man was? The purser? I think is what I was suspecting. Because I have confirmed that this is the surgeon's mate. Means that this dapper-looking fellow is probably the purser, honestly. Drowned? By a beast? I don't know. Probably go looking for him. 6 memories. Appeared in the Doom 91. So I should probably go back and check some of the Doom events for him. I think his boat got capsized on the way out. Which means that a lot of these people would have drowned. I'm a smart cookie! Aha! Crack the case. Man, we're making good progress this episode. It's like I'm near the end of the game and all the pieces are starting to fall into place. Curious, though. Laird Lars was accused of having murdered the other Peter's brother. Now, it could be a case of mistake, admittedly. It doesn't mean he didn't get shot for it. Or clubbed for it, technically. Which means there must have been some probable cause. A probable assumption. Wait a minute. Hold on. Excuse me. I need to get to the door. Excuse me. I need to get to the door. I need to get to the door. Why'd you put it on that side? That just seems weird. Alright, where did the crush happen? It was back over here. Yes, this man, I believe, is who I'm looking for. Because, if I remember right... Yes, Laird was here, and I think he was the one calling out down below. Which means that this man, who I had mistaken for a Russian, that Nathan Peters is looming over with sort of brotherly affection, might in fact be the other Peters! Because if I remember right, Mr. Laws was very adamant about the fact that he didn't kill. Let me on. My dead body, bloody Dane. What's with the trouble, boys? Get in the boat. Killed my brother. It was an accident. The ropes. The cargo ropes. And people were defending him, but Peters, overwhelmed by grief of the loss of his beloved brother, did not give a shit. By God, I'm on the trail of a breakthrough. Any other breakthroughs I can make while I'm here? You, sir, what's your name? Oh, right, they're stagnant here. Although you're probably some degree of seaman. Were you the one that was also in the boat? Because you're right here. Yes, I do believe. Yep, first memory 8. Okay, so... And you are getting into the boat too, which means you were most likely drowned by the same terrible beastie. Ow. I doubt you're Russian. Are you George Shirley? Don't know, have I made enough bold accusations yet? 1... 2... Do I have another Chinese individual? No, I do not. He's the last one. Okay, I'm assuming he's Chinese. I never got a good look at his face. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. 2... 3... Really need to go back and look at this guy. And this one I'm almost certain of. Means that might be off base with whom you are. You Alexander Booth, perhaps? In which case I need to figure out who was the person I had named Swirly before. And rename you. Butts. Back to the scary door. Alright. Let's just see. Yep, so there's the sea. Good, good. Yes, because as we can see here, he was spiked something fierce. As was he. And that death has been confirmed to be known as being spiked, as it has happened several times in the past, and I've been right every time since. Following that trail, it leads us over to you, who died as someone attempted to pull you off the spikes. Leave the surgeon. Meanwhile, our individual had rounded here and taken the spike out, and was slowly crawling over here. He didn't look good. And leads us over to his corpse, where he inevitably died, sad and alone. Truly a cruel fate. Fortunately, there had to be a brick wall here, didn't there? Ugh! Frustrating. However, that's an awfully large gout of blood.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Someone shot the damn thing! And it murdered him! By accident, but it murdered him nonetheless! This man wasn't killed by a spike, he was killed by a gun! Ow. Who shot him? Certainly wasn't the beast. Aha! It was that man. I can't get a read on him from here. We're gonna have to go back in time. Let's go back one tick. I will learn who murdered you, sir. Also, shouldn't there be like a hole? Oh, there is a hole in the wall. Fuck, man. Had I known that sooner, we probably would have saved ourselves some time. Man, he might have been okay if somebody hadn't, like, had terrible aim. You were the closest death to our shot steward. Who was lining up that shot? It was a bald man.
I'll get you down.
Give me that gun. Was it you? Might have been you. No, no. So he was over here. Somebody would have come around here and shot from this angle. Was it Mr. Peters? I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mr. Peters. That man has been a thorn on everyone's side. Another way to analyze this. Who all was present during this? Okay. So by the time he died, Mr. Peters had fled. And our list of bald men grows ever dimmer. This is the only man to have died later. And I accessed his death via giant spoder crab held up in here. And sadly I can't get past a giant spoder crab. Unfortunately, so... Alright, who all had a gun at this time so I can start narrowing things down? You did have a gun, admittedly. You're one of the few people who did. Alright, well I'll put that into the list of big brain. I'm gonna go check back on our steward. Thank you for your time, Mr. Crab. And we'll get to the bottom of the case of who shot the mysterious steward. Alright. Now, it was this man.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Who are you? It's too far away from my psychic powers to really get a bead on him. Here's how are you ever using a standard rifle like this man? And not one of those big, like, wide muzzle things like, I saw our African-American friend using before. God, I wish I could get closer. Because that could be anybody. It's not him. It's not the cow. Not him. Certainly not the butcher. Not the sturgeon. Wait, wouldn't this have happened after the first one was burned to death? That one's coming down the stairs. The one that burned to death would have been in this area over here. Yeah, so this is after it burned to death. These two would have been out of commission. God, that was spooky.
I've got you.
I'm just gonna do some time hopping. Don't mind me. They're dead. You have a gun, and you do kind of match up. The problem is, I have no idea who this man is. Oh. Are you Alexei Toporov, by chance? Maybe Alexander Booth? Wait a minute, I don't know who you are. Well, he could be any nationality. But this man is very much Chinese, because I think he's also, translating for these folk. Who the hell is this guy? Oh my god. What a tangled web we weave. Oh, bugger me. Safe to assume he's some form of seaman. Disappeared in the doom. Along with this man. Oh, jeez. I've got several other bold accusations out there. And really the only thing we need is an attacker. And we know the man who did it, at least his face anyway. And he's nobody of grand importance, so let's start cycling. Yeah, I got nothing. And already I've given up. You are the new Mappa! Okay, Asshole. You Alexei Toporov? Who are you hanging out with? One of our Chinese friends. Did I confirm you? No. Oh, but... In theory, could also be the bosun's mate, but he doesn't really look like a mate. They usually have station to some degree. Usually dressed for station, I should say. Other outstanding, bold accusations do I have? Or surely drowned by a terrible beast. Samuel Peters crushed by falling cargo. That one I'm pretty confident in. This one is purely under assumption. You know what? This episode's starting to run long. Like, excessively long. I've been lost in deduction. So we will come back next time and continue piecing things together with a bit more time hopping. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves, despite how slow this can be. We did make some pretty good progress early in the episode, but now we've hit a brick wall as suspects dwindle and potential outcomes narrow. We'll figure it all out. Eventually. But if you are enjoying yourselves, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope you all have yourselves a fabulous day. See you next adventure. Later.